Hey YouTube, it's your girl Sanaya. Welcome back to another video. Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing excellent. I'm doing amazing. And today I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was a trust fund baby. Recently, I found out that I am a trust fund baby, and my grandparents or some family members in the past, when I was young, when I was a baby, they died, and they end up leaving me money or a house, something like that, in my name. The only reason they didn't leave it with my cousins, my mother, his daughters, his uncles, his nieces, all that, why they didn't leave it to my family members, because they knew how evil my family members was. When I first came in this world, they automatically knew that I was special, I was different. They knew that. And they knew that, one, they didn't want to leave it to them because they wouldn't do right with the money. And two, they knew that they would be jealous of me and who I am. Or he knew that, my papa, my great-great-papa, knew that they would try to keep me in poverty. You know what I'm saying? That's why he put my name on the will of the trust fund, okay? So I always been a wealthy woman ever since I was a baby. And I'm just now finding this out not too long ago. Once I found out, I start putting two to two together. Yeah, it makes sense. So I'm really about to put y'all on to some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I believe this happened a lot to a lot of people. Okay, so I'm gonna tell my story on how I knew that I was a trust fund baby and what led to me being in poverty and me going house to house and why everything went the way it went. Once I was a baby, my mom knew I was special, and she knew that it was money attached to my name. My mom didn't love me. She didn't like me. You feel me? She saw me as competition. She didn't like me because of my light. I've been thinking like of back then when I was younger, how my mom will do dark work on me, and I would hear things, but they're just demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's conjured up demons for me to hear. She was trying to do work for me to not remember things, and she was the type of mother who would be so angry at me if I had friends, if I had people to talk to and everything, and even if I had a phone. She would put me on punishment for no reason. When I used to get bullied at a young age, she will punish me when I'm not doing anything and tell me to go in the room, and I used to be locked in the room. She used to lock me in the room, and she took my phone, and I'll be in a room for weeks, y'all, for fucking weeks. She used to trap me in the room for weeks, and I used to just be, you know, sad, depressed, because I'm just like, you know, why is she doing this? She did it a lot. I just never knew why. I always tell her like, why? But she used to always be mad, aggressive, mean. I just didn't understand. One time when I didn't want to cut my hair because I was young. I didn't want to cut my hair or anything like that. But she decided to cut my hair. And I was crying while she was cutting my hair. She just in the back laughing at me. Like it's funny, like it's a joke. Because she wanted me to look ugly. She wanted me to look broken down. She wanted me to look in poverty. So as I grew up, like I said, me and my mom never had a relationship. I couldn't come to her and ask her certain things. She would block me out. Oh, I don't got time for that. Oh, ask somebody else. Oh, she wasn't emotionally there for me. So me and her was never going to have that bond in the first place. But she was putting magic on me to get me to be close to her. She will come to me spells. You know what I'm saying? So I could be attached to her. She wanted me to bind myself to her when she knows that she's not available to me. When she knows that she's not a good ass person to me. My thing is, I know that she was bringing men in my life to sexualize me that either had like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, just for me to be, she wanted me to be hooked on sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how she is. She wanted me to be that because that's how she is. She wanted me to be just like her and the family. So that's why she was trying to pit black magic on me, and she was trying to pit black magic on the people coming my way. She was sending people. You can do that. You can send people to fuck up your life. So that's why my relationships never worked. That's why my relationships went the way it did, because she was bringing karmic people to me. So now in these days, I'm aware of shit. Like, once I see a narcissistic trait, once I see shit not, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. Like, I know what's up. My boundaries are high. My standards are high. I'm healthy. I'm eating healthy. I'm exercising. I'm meditating. I'm doing a lot for myself, different on how they do it, because you gotta understand, family and relative is two different things. Family is when people are there for you, protect you, support you. A relative is just people that like you just grew up with, like, you know what I'm saying? And I have to realize, like, these people don't got the same DNA as me. I got some royalty DNA. That's why they don't fuck with me. That's why they see me as a threat. That's why they try to do everything in the book to destroy me, because I don't have the same DNA as them. That's why. I don't got the same DNA as them. We only relatives. We're not family. Y'all don't know how bad this woman tried to destroy me. You don't know. She got people to come in my life to bully me, to jump me. She tried to do like rituals to get me humiliated, to get me to fit her script on what she was telling people that I am. But that never was that. Never was that. Anybody that said fucked up shit about me, it was never true. It was never true. They wanted people to look at me so it can match what they're saying about me. Ever since I was young, people always hated me. People always try to bully me. Like, you feel me? I didn't really see nothing about it. Yes, I was confused. I'm like, why me? Why is it always me? Da da da. But once I got older, I'm just like, okay, let me look into it. I'm like, oh, okay. I got anointed on my life. That's why. When you're chosen and when you're anointed, yeah, people gonna hate you because they're gonna feel like, why not me? Why God not choose me though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another story. But my mom didn't love me because she's a narcissist. She works in cults and covens. Her way to destroy me was to get involved with the justice system. She had connections with the justice system. Doctors, cops, lawyers, judges. When she came to the lawyers about my money when I was young, they was like, if I do this, I want a piece of that too. Remind you, y'all, it wasn't just the lawyers and my mother. It was family members too. It was people involved that I didn't even know. But she knew, because she knew that I was a trust fund. She knew money was attached to my name. Y'all, I don't even think my name is fucking Sanaya. I really don't. I really think they changed my name when I was younger to play this shit out. Remind you, my mom been getting money from the account that's in my name for a long time. She's been taking money out for a long time, because she made a fake death certificate and she put an assurance policy out on my name. So she made fake, false reports on my name to get the money that belongs to me. She took my name off of a will that had my name on it without my permission. She either took it off or she either wrote it off without my permission. She acted like it was me, but it wasn't me. And she been taking money. So it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, okay? But it's not her money. So all the trips, all the designer bags, are going out, that's not her money. The type of person that she is, it doesn't even match. The type of person that she is, it doesn't match. Or what she be getting in life. She living beyond her means. She's living beyond her means because she's a fucking mean ass person. She's a fucking devil. Yes, she is. I don't know who else can't see it, but guess what? I'm a chosen one, so I can see right through motherfuckers, and I know when I see one. Yeah, once I figured this shit out, oh, it was raps. Because all that kicking me out, I used to run away. I used to run away from home because of how she used to do me. I used to run away. I used to want to run away. That's how bad I didn't want to be with this lady. I used to write notes telling her I'm leaving. She don't give a fuck. She don't care. I used to be a runaway child. Yes, I have. I'm not even gonna say her a lie. Yes, I was. I did not want to be with this lady. She's fucking evil. I did not. But I was young. Who else can I go to? Who else is gonna believe me? When everybody was a part of it. Lawyer, cops, right? She had all that backup, right? She had all that backup. This guy that she used to know when she was younger, he was in jail for 24 years. When he got out of jail, she set him up, or she told him the plan of what to go along with so they can get the money. Remind you, it was some money that they couldn't get, you feel me, unless they get married, okay? It's funny, right? Once he got out of jail, isn't it funny how a nigga that came out of jail for 24 years, you marry him straight like that. Straight like that. And it wasn't even a big marriage. You went straight to the place to get married. The marriage was a secret. Nobody really knew. Nobody really knew about it. Only a little bit of group of people knew, but not everybody knew about it because it's a secret, because it was a plot behind it. It was a twist behind it. As soon as he get out of jail, you get married in my name. In my name, y'all. She got married under my name. My name. Not her name. She got married under my name to steal the rest of my money. So once she got married, she went to these places that do spell work, whatever. Start doing spells on me. She started doing that. Yes. It never worked. Only God has that permission. Only God has control on when someone should not be here. And I'm highly protected. So it was never going to work on me. I'm chosen. I have anointed on my name. In the Bible it say, shall not touch my anointed. Shall not touch my anointed. They've been doing it for years, trying to do it that way. Using witchcraft and everything, trying to do it that way. It never worked. Because my thing is, if they take that money, all that other stuff, right? And I'm still here, they knew that shit was gonna go left for them. They knew that. So they like, I gotta take this bitch out because people will find out, people will know. We can't let this go out, you feel me? Like, if we get the money, like, they're gonna have to give us to Nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. So they start hiring hitmans to come after me. You ain't think that God, the Most High, my guardian angels, was gonna do something to them? They'll take people out behind me, straight like that. And still to this day, they don't think that I know the plots that they're trying to do. I already know it. Now let me just try this one last thing to see if it's gonna work. Bitch, it's not gonna work. You know why? Because God sees everything. Before you even think about doing something, something's gonna happen. It's crazy to me, but it makes so much sense now. And so it makes so much sense now. So why I have to be homeless. Why she used to kick me out. Why I used to want to run away. Why I used to cry and act out of control because she was doing black work on me. Ever since I was a kid. And stealing money from me when I was a kid. And them judges, them lawyers, them polices, all let that happen and not knowing what they was getting themselves into. They thought shit was gonna be cool. But God, you know what? God set y'all up. God didn't set me up. God set y'all up. And y'all fell for the debate. Yeah, it might have worked with certain people out in the world. But with a chosen one, that's where you fucked up at. They didn't know what type of power I hold. Because you gotta understand, back then, I was always to myself. I was always cool. I was always calm. I was never the type of person to stick up for myself. You know what I'm saying? If I did, they would always try to shut me down, shut me down, shut me down. But they didn't think that I was never going to stand on my own 10 toes down about me. They fucking didn't know me. And that's what God's plan was, to cloak me. So I won't spill what I know. So I won't slip up and spill what I know. Y'all was all a test for me. So how I should be moving nowadays. Y'all was a test. I played dumb when I knew everything what y'all was doing. So I could catch y'all red-handed. Whoever was involved, whoever was a part of it, who all knew about it, I promise you it's over. I was never supposed to be in poverty. I was supposed to get that money when I was 18 last fucking year. They've been stealing from the dead for 18, 19 years. They didn't even just steal from me, they steal from the dead. And you ain't think the dead was gonna come after your ass? I know whoever put me on that trust is disappointed and sick of y'all. Because they didn't think that it would go this far to the point y'all wanted to take me out. For some money? For some money. This is how fucked up this world is about some money. Man, my pop is not resting. He haven't rested yet. Whoever left me that money, that house, whatever house y'all took, whatever money y'all took, whatever land y'all took, he's coming after all of you motherfuckers. He haven't rest for 19 years because of this shit. God and them seen how they treated me. He been floating across this fucking world to get all the money to where he left it. He wanted where he left it. If not, I promise you, people are going to jail and people are dropping. And that's the word that I got from God. I swear to God. By the end of this year. And it's sad how these family people will do so much over money. Trying to manipulate the system. Trying to play out polices, pay out judges, pay out lawyers to keep their mouth shut. Oh, you want to cut? You want to cut? Trying to destiny swap with me. Trying to harvest off my energy so you could manifest. Transmute the energy. You not with me now. That's why everything is flopping. That's why everything is going wrong in a system and a coven and a cult, because I'm not there anymore. Everything they try to do is coming back to them tenfold. God don't play about me. God just wanted me to leave away from the motherfuckers so he could do and show them how the fuck he go about things. So never judge a book by its cover. Never judge no one out in the street that is homeless, that is living on the street, that can't afford food or anything, because this is what these dirty ass fucking justice systems, family members are doing to these people out in the fucking world. Some of them are supposed to be rich right now, but you know what? The fucking people got them, took their money, did all this, and that's why they're homeless. That's why they can't afford shit. Because the people that's around them stingy, arrogant, narcissists, only care about themselves. Never judge a book by its cover. If you see a homeless person, help them. Offer them something, do something. Because some of them really wasn't even supposed to be out on the streets. It was just the people who they was around. And sometimes they don't work in their favor. But me, I might be young, but I'm an old soul. I've been here before. I have a lot of wisdom. And I know how to fight the fuck back about me. I don't give a fuck who the fuck these people think they are. I got fucking suitors. I got fucking people behind me at all times. So I ain't scared about nothing. Never be afraid to stick up for yourself. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Never be afraid to stand on your own about yourself. Because if you don't, people will manipulate you. People will think they can play with you because they think that you don't got a backbone because they're doing it for years. Show them what you're working with. Fight the fuck back and tell these people that they fuck with the wrong fucking one. They could do everything in a fucking book, and I'm still gonna be the last one standing. And I bet you that. I don't play. Once I took my power back, and once I realized who the fuck I was, kept it from me for years to not figure out who I was until I realized who I was. I said, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would never talk to these people again. They could never see my kids. They would never see my family. They would never see me. I would never fuck with them in my life. I forgive them, but I would never fuck with them. It's done up. They did too much. They did too much for me to even want to mess with them again. There's no coming back from none of that. So they reap what they sow. And I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Just don't come around here with that bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about no sorries. I don't give a fuck about no, I'm sorry. No, I don't care. I don't care. If you do it one time, you will do it again. I don't care. You go handle that trauma. I don't care if it was a couple years and they try to come back to me. Oh, talk to your mother. Talk to your mother. No, I forgive and I'll forget. And if you healed, guess what? You supposed to. Congratulations. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't got nothing to do with me. All right? My bad, y'all. I just got one more thing. I found out that the last guy I was dating, he was chosen by God too, but he's a fallen angel because he didn't deliver his calling. But he was working with my family to put me down. He was doing spells on me. He was doing spells on me. He was doing a lot of spells on me to put me down because he was intimidated by me. So he was working with my family. His mom and my mom are god sisters. They're god sisters. They know each other. Once I told my mom about him, she started working with him to put me down, to take the money that was for me. That's for me. Everybody is connected. A whole cop was outside of my house the other day, and I'm looking at the cop. I already know what the fuck they're trying to do. They're trying to scare me so they can feel like, oh, they have one up on me so I can feel scared. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of nobody but the Most High. And I'm gonna keep speaking my truth. I'm gonna keep helping people because I see you just how you see me. All that going to the UPS place to take my mail away from me so I won't get my mail. Keep trying to do background checks on me so you could plot and plan. I'm on it. I already know. The mayor who was involved, the doctors, the polices, the mail people, everybody who was involved. And I'm gonna speak my truth every fucking time. I don't care if y'all have higher ups. I don't give a fuck if y'all feel like, oh, y'all got people. Sit them and watch something happen to them. God gonna show something. God gonna show his hand. I ain't gotta do nothing. I'm gonna sit back relaxing just like this. Watch what happens. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm gonna keep speaking my truth. Nothing scared me. You could come outside my house, literally stay there for a whole hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take a picture of everything. Yes. Cop car outside my house. I'll go to my car. Once I leave out, the cop wasn't there. He went straight up to like the corner. So what I did, I said, let me pull over. I started driving and I'm looking right dead ass at him. Like, yeah, nigga, I see you. But he don't know that there's cameras in my neighborhood. So everything that you think you're gonna do is on camera. And I'm gonna get cameras too. I'm gonna get cameras too. So it's definitely over if you think you're trying to do something. And this is what they trying to do to everybody. Think y'all tough, but just because y'all got a badge, just because y'all got this, just because y'all got connections, I don't give a fuck. You know this new world, all them corrupts, all them bad people, all that shit is washing down to the drain. It's no more of that. God's replacing it with good people. Are you crazy? Do you know how many cases like this that's going on is in other towns too? Not just my town. It's going in other towns too. In this second, in this minute, in this lifetime, right now. There's a lot of people waking up to the truth. And that's all I wanted to say. Don't never be scared to speak your truth. Always speak your truth. Always speak your truth, because these people think they got a hold of something. They want to show people, oh, they could control something. Oh, they got one up on somebody. Oh, they have control. You don't have control of nothing. Not one thing. They be thinking, oh, 10 motherfuckers could go against one person. Not always. That means you're weak, but not always. I bet you one person with wisdom, knowledge, so much authority. I didn't even have to go to school for this, and I know what's up. That's how powerful I am. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep speaking my truth, and no one's gonna shut me up. And I swear to God, I put that on God. I put that on my angels. I put that on my ancestors. I'm sticking up for people who can't defend themselves. Okay? And if you like it or not, I don't give a fuck. How you like them apples? Oh, okay. This is the end of the video. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification on, and stay tuned for the next video. Don't mind my All right, y'all.